Speaking of sparkly, right?
So you bring us the most gorgeous ideas from Sevilla silver. I couldn't stand this price point. I was like, oh, so you choose one thing. No, this is a set. You are getting a diamond cut, which gives it that brilliance and that sparkle, pair of hoop earrings, and a bangle included. So you just choose which design speaks to you more. So you've got the diamond cut design, and then the second design we're calling leaf, and it has more of, I guess, maybe like a palm leaf look to it. I've got that one here in my hand.
Well, it's inspired by leaves that are wrapped around the bracelet. Well, let me just start off by saying that this global brand is just that. It's a brand where we go to designers around the world, and we bring you some of the most spectacular things at an affordable price. It's the holidays. Everybody's looking at their budget. They're looking at their list. You don't have to check it twice here. This is one of the most remarkable values in 35 plus years that I've been in the jewelry business that I have ever seen. First of all, it's a solid bangle. When I was going over this show with our buyer, I said, oh my goodness, you're getting the bracelet and you're receiving the earrings that are finished off with the same pattern. So this is the one that we're calling the leaf design.
Look at how like the high shine that you get. I mean, it's like it has holiday lights inside of it and you just turn them on. They're so bright and beautiful.
So, you know, and it's so feature rich and it's gonna be so comfortable on. The first thing is that it's a hinged bangle, and Michelle brought that up right away. So it's hinged so that it's easy for you to slide your wrist into it, and you'll notice that it has a locking mechanism so that it's nice and secure. Also, it's ergonomically shaped like your wrist. Your wrist isn't round, right, Michelle?
I've always hated that. You wear a bangle and there's the whole bottom hanging and you're literally banging around on things. But you'll notice that, the oval shape to actually be the shape of our wrists and stay a little closer.
So that's the first choice, and it's called the leaf design when you're ordering it on hsn.com. And then the second one is the diamond cut. It's the one that I'm holding here. It's slightly different. It looks a little bit like it's got a diamond cut barkwood finish, and they're both elegant, they're both crisp, they're both fun, they're both stackable, and you receive the earrings and the bracelet. It's not your choice. Oh my gosh.
Under $30, and so think about this. There's no sizing to choose, nothing to worry about, and it's a universal look. No matter your age or your personal style, sterling silver is always going to work. It's that bright, fun, standout piece of jewelry, and the fact that you get both of these, it really does make it a simple gift choice, even if you just were to stock up while it's on sale like this, and inevitably, you will have that person who got you a gift and you didn't have one, or there's the sister-in-law or the person who you don't know so much, but they love beautiful jewelry. Again, this is simple and universal.
It's so funny. I posted this on Facebook about an hour ago before the show. Because you're premiering it, and no one really has seen this until right now, except for those who saw it on Facebook, and the response was just overwhelming. And I think it's because it is that time of year when you want to look great, you want to put on a beautiful piece of brilliant white sparkling sterling silver with a gray outfit, with a red outfit, with a great looking black blazer. So from an inspiration standpoint, it's going to be multi-seasonal. You're wearing peach and lace and it's kind of a burnout top, and it would be really pretty with silver too, even in the lighter colors.
And you know what's nice too? These are the perfect size hoop. They're not in the way, they're always appropriate. And if you have dark hair or long hair, you know how hard it is to wear earrings that actually show up. Look how bright these are. It brings the light to your face.
It does, and that's one thing about silver that you'll never, regret. It always reflects great light. It's one of the most highly reflective metals used in the fine jewelry business. And you can see, look how pretty these frame the face.
They really are gorgeous.
So they really do, whether you have long hair, a bob short haircut, shoulder length hair, cropped haircut. And I love the etching because the diamond cutting throughout both versions of the bracelet, whether you choose this gorgeous sterling silver leaf design or the diamond cut design, either one, they're both going to reflect light beautifully. And you notice they're solid?
Yeah, the heft of them, you can feel the quality. And I'm curious, that close-up shot was really nice. With diamond cutting, if someone's not familiar with that, what does that mean to have diamond cut?
Okay, good question. So diamond cutting, after a piece of jewelry is either die struck or cast, then it requires a craftsman to go back with a burnishing tool and to actually put the diamond cuts into the piece by hand. So it's a very, there's a lot of finesse in it.
Yeah, it's a delicate process, I'm sure.
And they use a very sharp tool, and then they polish it very smoothly so that there's no rough edges, but yet the diamond cutting takes reflects light even more so. It's almost as though there are baguette diamonds crisscrossed throughout the bracelet. So you're really gonna enjoy this, and I know you're gonna love wearing it. If you're giving it as a gift, whoever you give it to is gonna be overwhelmed when they get a bracelet and
I'm telling you what,
earring.
this is a wow gift at a stocking stuffer price. And that's the best, because the perceived value, I mean, and the quality that you're getting, I've gotta say, with Sevilla Silver, how long has Sevilla Silver been here at HSN?
Oh my gosh, I think this is its, you know, that's a good question, but I think it's 10 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And you don't stay around that long if you don't give quality products, and that's what we're looking for. It's a great value, it's beautiful, it's timeless and seasonless, you don't have to choose a size, and it's under $30. It's like, you really can't beat that idea, and I'm really excited that I got to premiere this with you, because you've got a great show coming up at 2 and 3 o'clock with Helen.
Yes, Helen's got a slew of things. There's a third version of this bracelet that's making its premiere in Helen's show.
Very good.
But you've got the first two, and I want to show you both of them side by side.
Yes, great
so
idea.
that you can decide which one you want at home, and that way you can decide, do you want, I would do both.
I know, really.
So again, this is the leaf design.
This is leaf.
Right there, and you'll see that the pattern has kind of like leaves that are overlaying on the bracelet, and then this one is called just diamond cut, and you receive the earrings and the bracelet. One of them is a little bit wider. I would say it goes from 1/8 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch. And so, you know, it's just a matter of preference. You might have a smaller wrist. You might want something that's a little bit more narrow, or you might want something that's a little bit bolder.
And a point of reference for you too, I only have a 5.5-inch wrist. It's small, and I oftentimes miss out on bangles because they're round and they hang down. This is that unique oval shape, but I just wanted you to see it on my wrist. I would absolutely wear this because it only comes down to about the hand. It's 7¼ inches long, and then the hoops I have on, it's that sweet spot, that perfect 1-inch hoop, to give you an idea. So it's always appropriate, it never gets in the way, but it's that little bit of shine that we crave, especially this time of year.
I just thought of something really funny. I'm looking at the name of your show, Lunch Rush. If you run it together, it's Lunch Crush.
Lunch Crush.
With poetic
My lunch
life.
crush.
This is the Lunch Crush is this bracelet and earring set. I have got a crush on you. So, you know, really, you know, when somebody shows up at your house Christmas time, you're right, and they bring you a present, you're like,
it happens every year.
I invited them, but I wasn't expecting a present. You can go to that little gift drawer and have just put a bow on the box and you're good to go.
I mean, $29.98. Don't be fooled by that price point. These are beautiful, genuine sterling silver. It's a solid bangle with a hinge, so easy to put on and take off. It's oval shaped, so you notice it stays close to the wrist. The earrings are 1 inch in length. We've got 2 options for you, and each option already, what did you say, Rob? Fewer than 1,000 in each already.
Well,
this is literally the first time it's been on TV.
I am so clear that this is, again, in a 35-year history in jewelry, one of the best values I've ever held in my hand.
I love it.
It truly is.
I'm excited.
So the bracelet and the earring, which do you pick? And if you divide them up into 2 gifts, an earring and a bracelet as a white elephant gift,
and this
amazing.
is our gifts for her event. So your flex pay, $5 for this gift. How did I miss that? Crazy good. Thank you, Bill. So we're going to see you at 2 and 3 o'clock with Helen today.
Correct. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. All right. So we've got more gifts for her coming up in Lunch Rush. Quick reminder, though, if you missed it, our Today Special from IT Cosmetics is, I'm wearing all of it just to give you an idea. This is your full kit. It's called It's Your Season to Shine, and what you're getting